Round number 1, the category is Bluey. Question 1, what is Bluey's middle name?
Healer.
That's her last name. Bluey what Healer?
Mrs.
Bluey Mrs. Healer. Not right. The answer is Christine. Bluey Christine Healer. I feel like maybe one episode you hear Chili be like, Bluey Christine Healer, you do something. Question 2, who is Muffin's little sister?
Socks.
Socks is Muffin's little sister. Great names for a pair of sisters. Muffins and Socks. 2 things I love. Socks is younger, wilder, and sometimes still walks on all 4s like a real pup. Question 3. What is the name of the puppet that Bingo's allowed to take home from school one weekend, who supposedly learned some karate moves while staying with Bingo's friend Harley?
Politicus.
No, its name was Bob Bilby.
Oh, I was about to say Shooby-Dooba.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it says in the Bluey.
You're so silly. I sometimes don't know if this is something really from Bluey or you're just trying to be funny. Shooby-Dooba?
Yeah.
But this one's name, do you know who Bob Bilby is?
Yeah, it's like the purple, mouse puppet thing.
Yes, you are correct. Question 4. What are the names that Bluey and Bingo call themselves when they are pretending to be grannies?
Shanna. Is that one of them?
No. Janet and Rita.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Janet and Rita, the grannies on Bluey. They're so funny when they're dressed up as grannies. So isn't Muffin sometimes with them when they dress like grannies? I think one of my favorites is when they're trying to sell that wheelchair at the garage sale.
And they sell it for $1,200.
Yes, they sell it for a lot more money. Question 5. In the episode entitled Bus, Chili pretends to be a passenger who is secretly in love with the driver Bandit. But when she eventually tells him, it becomes apparent that he's already married to what animal?
A dog.
Well, in real life, he's married to a dog. When they're playing Bus, he says he's married to a giraffe.
He does?
Yes. Question 6. The episode Keepy Uppy involves a game of skill involving what object?
A balloon.
A balloon.
A red balloon.
How do you play Keepy Uppy?
You just hit the ball up.
You just try to keep the balloon in the air and not let it hit the ground, right? Question 7. Bluey's Pomeranian friend refers to herself as a small but hardy breed. What is her name?
Janet.
Her name is Pom Pom. Do you know which one that is?
Is that the little bulldog?
Nope.
No, that's Winton.
Winton is the bulldog. Pom Pom is the Pomeranian.
Wait, is that the white one
Yes.
or the brown one?
I think it's a fluffy white one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, parent challenge. What is Bandit's job?
I don't know.
He's an archaeologist. He digs up old relics and
What's a
old
relic?
things. Relics are sort of like things that were left behind from people long, long, long times ago. Sort of like a paleontologist who digs for dinosaur bones. An archaeologist is someone who digs up, like, if there was an old site of a castle or a pyramid or some, like, a statue that was there, and they dig it out of the ground
Or
to
people.
try.
Bones.
Or people. They could find bones too. That's true. But, like, they'll find, pots or things that were used or spoons or jewelry or chairs. I don't know. Anything from a long time ago that got buried under the earth. They dig for it and try to figure out where it came from. Round 2. The category is dog breeds. Question 1. What giant dog breed was originally bred to rescue people from the snow?
The husky?
The answer is Saint Bernards. Bernard of Menthon created a hospice 8,000 feet above sea level to help travelers make it through an alpine pass. St. Bernards were bred to help find people that were stuck in snowdrifts.
Oh, wow.
So
I feel like you've said that, and I feel like I should have known that.
Yes, I feel like we've had a variation of that question. I love St. Bernards, though. I think they are so
I know.
cool. I think they're so pretty and big, and if we had a bigger yard, I would consider.
Those are actually some of the biggest dogs in the world, like the heaviest.
Yeah, I think you are right, and they are sure cool. Question 2. Able to defeat cheetahs in a sustained race, which dog breed is the fastest?
Greyhounds.
Yes, that is correct. Cheetahs can sprint up to 70 miles per hour for 30 seconds, but a greyhound can maintain a speed of 35 miles per hour for about 7 miles.
7 miles.
I guess.
35 miles per hour.
So a cheetah is faster, but a greyhound has more endurance, so it can run longer than a cheetah can. The cheetah would be like, and the greyhound would be like, see ya, cheetah, still going. Question 3. With a long, low body, perfect for underground tunnels, which dog was bred to attack badgers in their dens and kind of looks like a hot dog?
A wiener dog?
Yeah, the answer is Dachshund.
Oh,
you
yeah,
are right. Dachshund is German for badger dog. While these dogs were underground, their loud bark signaled their location to humans above ground.
So they just did their little hot dog bodies through the
Tunnels to find badgers. Badgers are mean animals, too. Those have to be really brave dogs.
Mhm.
So you'd hear them under the ground barking, and then I don't know if you'd dig down and get the badger out. But I had no idea that their
I didn't
perfect
either.
little hot dog bodies fit right down the badger tunnel. So dachshunds are cute and brave, apparently.
Guess so.
And Ren, if she was here, would tell you that someday she wants a dachshund and she wants to name it Buns.
She does not stop talking.
I think it's pretty adorable. I could bring her in here right now and I'd be like, Ren, what kind of dog do you want? Dachshund named Buns. Question 4. Doberman Pinschers were bred to protect someone in which profession? Tax collectors, police officers, or lawyers?
I'm going to say tax collectors.
You are right. Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman was a tax collector and dog catcher in 19th century Germany who used the fruits of his labor to protect himself during the other, which means
He used the dogs to protect himself as a tax collector so that nobody would get mad at him or try to hurt
Yes.
him while he was collecting people's taxes.
you got it, because tax collectors were not well-liked people. Nobody
at all.
wanted to give them money, and I think tax collectors back then were
Mean.
a little shady. I think they would take a little too much money and keep it for themselves. Anyway, this guy was like, I'm going to use one of these dogs
To protect me.
to protect myself. So do you know what a Doberman Pinscher looks like? They're those tall, mostly black, got a little bit of brown on it, pointy ears, real aggressive bark.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So his last name was Doberman. Question 5. What kind of dog is Snoopy? A terrier, a beagle, or a French bulldog?
I am pretty sure he's a beagle.
You would be correct. Snoopy is a beagle. But when I think of a beagle, I think of a brown
Brown,
dog.
yes.
And Snoopy is not brown.
He's
so.
white with a black spot.
Yeah.
Black ears.
So, I don't know. I don't feel like he's obviously a beagle in that respect.
I know. I just heard that before, so.
Sure. Question 6. A Basenji is a breed of dog that does not do what?
Running.
It
Sleeping.
doesn't bark. Basenjis are unique because instead of barking, they make a sound similar to a yodel due to the structure of their larynx. I don't know what they sound like, but
I don't either,
they
because that
don't-
honestly sounded like a bark.
they don't bark, they yodel.
Interesting.
Question 7. What color are Weimaraners? Are they black, brown, or gray?
Gray.
They are. Weimaraners are often called gray ghosts because of their coloring. Some Weimaraners even have gray eyes. So do you know what those look like?
No.
They're a hunting dog. They're tall. They have a really short coat. Very pretty gray dogs. Parent challenge. Which dog breed's name is Chinese for sand skin?
A Shar-Pei.
Yes! Good job! Among other unusual qualities like a blue-black tongue and a bulbous nose, Shar-Peis have a coarse coat of fur. So their name means sand skin. Shar-Pei.
Interesting.
Interesting. Round 3. The category is U.S. presidents. Question 1. What does the J in Donald J. Trump stand for?
Jaquavion.
No. The answer is John. Donald John Trump was born on Flag Day in 1946. What day is Flag Day? June 14th. He was raised in the Queensboro of New York City. New York City? I didn't know. I knew Trump was like famous in New York. I didn't know he was originally from there.
It.
Question 2. What state was Joe Biden born in? Kansas, Pennsylvania, or Texas?
I'm going to say Kansas because he doesn't sound like he has that much of an accent.
He was born in Pennsylvania. Biden was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania on November 20th, 1942. Isn't Scranton, Pennsylvania where the office is?
Yes.
Maybe he knows Dwight. Question 3. Dwight D. Eisenhower was one of 6 children. How many of his siblings were sisters?
5.
The answer is
0.
0. They were all boys. They were Arthur, Edgar, Roy, Earl, Milton, and Dwight Eisenhower.
I knew it was either going to be all girls or one or no girl.
Yes, I bet that was a very hectic household
I'm sure.
with 6
all boys.
Question 4. Martin Van Buren was the 8th president of the United States, and English was not his first language. What language did he speak? French, Dutch, or German?
I'm going to say Dutch.
You would be correct. Martin Van Buren's first language was Dutch. He was brought up in Kinderhook, New York, a primarily Dutch community. He learned English as a second language while attending the local school.
Wow.
Question 5. During World War I, what did Woodrow Wilson keep on the lawn of the White House? A flock of sheep, a herd of cattle, or a pig pen?
Sheep.
You are correct, a flock of sheep. Woodrow and Edith Wilson kept a flock of sheep on the White House grounds to save costs to cut the grass. So during World War I, America did not have a lot of money. All of our costs were going into military stuff and getting getting the troops supplies and military and all the things. So to save costs at the White House, Woodrow Wilson was like, we're going to put some sheep out to mow the lawn. Isn't that funny?
That's hilarious.
I like his ingenuity. Good thinking. Question 6. What is the most common presidential first name? James, William, or John?
Ooh. James or John or William.
The answer is
John Williams. James.
The answer is James.
Yeah.
There are 6 presidents named James. They were Madison, Monroe, Buchanan, Polk, Garfield, and Carter. Jimmy Carter. His real name was James. Question 7. Which president had a wife named Mary Todd?
Lincoln Abraham.
You're right. Abe Lincoln's wife's name was Mary Todd Lincoln. Very good. Parent challenge. Rutherford B. Hayes was the first U.S. president to have what installed at the White House?
A bathtub.
Ooh, the answer is a telephone. Rutherford Hayes had the first telephone installed in the White House in 1879. Alexander Graham Bell invented it in 1876. Wow. So 3 years later, Rutherford was like, I need a telephone here. Round 4, the category is Star Wars. Question 1. Why does Luke Skywalker wear a black glove? Because it's a robot hand? Because it keeps him from getting burned by his lightsaber? Or because his hands get cold in space?
Well, because, the lightsaber, and he needs to not get burnt by it,
The answer is because he has a robotic hand. Because
Luke Skywalker?
Yes. Because Darth Vader cut off his hand in battle and he has a robotic hand, he wears a glove to cover it. So in one of the movies, his own dad cuts off his hand with a lightsaber. So
what?
He gets a robot one and he covers it up with a black glove.
Since when did he have a robot hand? Why am I just hearing about this?
We have not seen many of the Star Wars.
We've seen one, but I think I fell asleep.
Question 2. What is Chewbacca's nickname?
Chewie.
Nope. That's okay. You want to try? No. That's hard. His sound is hard to make. Chewie is Chewbacca's nickname. Correct. Question 3. What droid has a rolling body and a spinning head? BB-8, R2-D2, or C-3PO?
R2-D2.
The answer is BB-8.
He has a body that
So-
he doesn't roll on the ground.
Right.
though. He has-
BB-8 is that newer droid that's like a ball and a ball. So it has like a, it's like orange and white.
Yeah, but
it's in
instead
one of
of
the-
a ball on the top, it's like a half a ball.
Yes. So it's in one of the newer Star Wars, not the old-timey ones with R2-D2 and C-3PO.
BB-8.
BB-8 is his name. Question 4. What group of bad guys wear all white armor?
The Empire.
They are called Stormtroopers.
I got it.
The Stormtroopers wear all white and they have those big helmety helmets, full head helmets, kind of like Marshmallow the DJ.
That's an interesting comparison.
It's more like Darth Vader's helmet, but white. Question 5. True or false? Kylo Ren is Darth Vader's son.
False.
It is false. He is his grandson. Kylo Ren is the son of Han Solo and Princess Leia. So, because Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker are twins, Darth Vader is also Princess Leia's dad, making her kid Darth Vader's grandson. So his original name was Ben Solo, like Han Solo, but he was seduced by the dark side of the Force and renamed himself Kylo Ren.
So he's evil now?
Yeah, kind of a cool name. I mean, I like it. I named my kid Ren, so...
Because of Kylo Ren?
No.
Oh.
Question 6. What species are the adorable bear-like creatures in Return of the Jedi? Wattos, Ewoks, or Porgs?
Ewoks.
Yep, Ewoks are known for their primitive technology and their crucial role in helping the Rebel Alliance defeat the Galactic Empire at the Battle of Endor. My favorite part of Return of the Jedi, those cute little bear Ewoks. They were adorable. Question 7. What is a Jedi's main weapon?
Lightsaber.
What color lightsaber would you pick?
Purple.
I think a pink one would be so cool.
I want a purple one.
Even though green's my favorite color,
Yeah, even though orange is mine.
I'd pick a pink lightsaber. That'd be sweet. Parent challenge. What planet did Luke grow up on?
Tatooine.
How did you know that?
I don't know.
Good job. It is Tatooine. Round 5. The category is types of balls. Question 1. What is the game in which dye-filled pellets are fired at opponents?
Is it Space Invaders?
Paintball.
Oh, this is in real life.
Yes.
Oh.
Paintball. Dye-filled
Yeah.
pellets that get shot at other people.
Sorry, I was not in my right head. I thought it was video games for a second. I don't know why.
And then what happens when the paintball hits you?
You're dead.
Well, no.
In the game, you're like done for.
What does the paintball do when it hits you?
It splats.
Yes,
on
it
you and
explodes,
it colors.
and it colors what you're wearing.
And you normally have one color, and it tells you who hit you.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Question 2. What were heavy round missiles fired from old-fashioned ships during battle?
Cannonballs.
Cannonball! Also an excellent swim trick, unless you're sitting by the person and then you get soaked. But I do like to watch a good cannonball. Question 3. What ball helps with your vision?
Eyeball.
You got it. You gotta have eyeballs to see. Question 4. What is a mass of fur accumulated in an animal's stomach due to it licking its coat?
A hairball. but
Hairball.
That's disgusting.
That happens.
Hairball.
Hairball.
No.
Yes.
No.
They get them.
I know.
They clean themselves and then they swallow a bunch of hair. Hairball. Question 5. What is a small clump of frozen precipitation often used in winter fights?
Oh, a snowball.
Yes,
I
snowballs.
thought it was going to be hail.
Who is the fastest snowball maker you can think of?
Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. Absolutely. He makes, like, his brother makes about one, and Buddy's got that whole pyramid of snowballs, and he's like, yes, great scene. He creams those bullies. Question 6. What kind of ball has dimples that help it fly farther?
A golf ball.
Yes, the dimples reduce air drag and increase lift. Yes, more than if it was just smooth. So the dimples kick that ball farther. Pretty sweet. Question 7. What ball game do kids play where they hit a ball on a string that is attached to a pole?
Back and forth ball. What's that called?
It's kind of an old school game, but it is called tetherball.
Oh, I knew that.
The goal is to wrap the ball around the pole in one direction. We had a tetherball pole when I was in elementary school. I remember just whipping that ball around the pole, and then you try to block it and knock it the other way if you were on the other team. Yeah, tetherball. Parent challenge. What is the smallest ball used in Olympic sports?
A baseball.
The answer is ping pong or table tennis
Oh,
ball.
I knew that. No.
Yes. Ping pong ball. That's the tiniest.
Ping pong.